So I thought this week that I would do a bit of a week in the life. So I'm going to take you along with me through some of my week and yeah, I guess just tell you some of the stuff I'm working on, some of the behind the scenes stuff. I'm heading to Reading tomorrow. So I'll take you along with me for that and tell you what it's all about and everything. So I started off today going to the gym. I kind of decided that I wasn't really going to talk about going to the gym in my content much. But I feel like after years of not being able to find a form of exercise that I really liked, basically I turned 40 and decided that I wanted to start weightlifting and that I wanted to get really strong. So I've been doing that the last sort of 4 months with a personal trainer, and it has honestly been amazing. I love it. I'm like drinking my electrolytes, eating my protein bars, all that sort of stuff. I mean, I'm not gonna talk about it too much, but that has sort of been a big feature of my weeks in recent times. So I've been going 3 times a week really consistently. So I started off my day doing that, and then I've basically just been at my desk all day. I had a long list of things that I needed to get done. So I've got a client who's launching her branding and website on Friday, so there's just like lots of little bits I need to get done before that can happen. I am working on something with Andy Lambert, which is why I'm going to Reading tomorrow, so I'll tell you more about that tomorrow. And then I've just got some other client bits and pieces that I need to get done. I did have some exciting post today. Well, I say post, my friend Matt dropped it around. Matt, who I worked with on this. So Matt is an amazing illustrator based in Cardiff, and we worked together on this project. It's basically a book for a school. They made it all about like how they're going to support and welcome refugees, and honestly it's one of the most amazing projects that I've worked on. And so they wrote all these incredible like little poems and kind of like articles. Matt did all these incredible illustrations, and then I did the layout and stuff. Anyway, it's being printed. It's so nice to be able to hold it in my hand. And I'm so chuffed with how it turned out. So it's always fun when things come back from the printers. So I'm going to get back to it and get working on all these sort of like client amends, and I'm working on a PDF workbook and all sorts of things. And then I'm going to go pick the kids up from school and then hang out with them, and then I'll probably do a little bit more work this evening, just because I need to get a bunch of stuff done before heading to Reading tomorrow. But yeah, I will take you along with me for some of those bits, and we'll see how this week in the life goes. I've never done one before, so it's going to be an interesting one. So I'm still really loving the Osmo 3. It's just making recording things so much easier. It's just really easy to take out and about. But I have started getting some more bits for it. I'm going to Adobe Max next month, and I am going to try and vlog the whole thing, and I just wanted to make sure that I was kind of like had everything that I need. But one of the things that I've got is an attachment that goes on the bottom, and it means I can attach it to my camera tripod. So let me just take a little video and show you what it looks like. This is so ridiculous. I'm basically filming myself. So this is what it is. It's from K&F Concept, and it just clips onto the bottom, and then you can have it without this bottom bit, so you can have it just as a stand, like so just that top bit, or then this goes onto the tripod mount like this, so I can just, hang on, I can't do it one-handed, absolute classic. I can just open this up, slot this in here. Well, you get the idea. It clips in there. I can't do it one-handed. Not very clever. But yeah, so that's going to be really good. And then if I take off this bottom bit, so all I need to do is just unscrew this. And then basically it just stands up like that on my desk. So again, just making it easier to, use it in different locations, have it sort of like flat and stable. So yeah, I can't recommend this Osmo enough. My friend Hannah bought one after I was raving about it. I need to see if they do like an affiliate link or something, because I've honestly told so many people about it. So yeah, all good. my desk this evening because I've got a client who needed to have a quick meeting this evening, which I don't usually do, but for him I made an exception. But also I am trying to design some stickers for Adobe Max. Now, one of the really nice traditions of Adobe Max is that lots of the creative people who go get stickers made, and there's like this big sticker exchange. Last year I got this amazing book from Angie at Bobo Palm Springs, and basically it's a notebook full of sticker paper, so you can stick all your stickers in if you don't know where you want to use them yet. So I put all of the stickers that I got from Max last year, but also just like that I've collected over the years in here. So yeah, it's a really fun little tradition. I really like it. But yeah, I need to get my sticker made because I need time to get them printed. I think I've finally come up with my idea, so I'm just going to start doing some sketching in Adobe Fresco, and then I'll use the vector brushes to draw it out, and then I'll order it. If I can get it in time, I think there's currently a discount. I can't remember what the sticker company is I use. I'll pop it up somewhere. Or I'll put it in the caption bit as well. But yeah, so that's what I'm working on this evening. And then, as I mentioned before, I'm off to Reading tomorrow, so I'll take you with me for that too. So I'm in the Adobe offices in Reading today, and me and Andy are doing a presentation together at Adobe Max, and so we've been practicing. We've been running it through, making sure that we've got our like whole workflow sorted. It's a lab, so people are going to be like working along with us on computers. But yeah, it's really fun. We did a talk together at Adobe Max in London earlier this year, so it's nice to get to sort of like reprise. Is reprise the right word? Well, anyway, be back working on this together. Anyway, we've done a run through. We're really happy with the flow and how it's all going. We are to time, which is great. We just got a few little sort of like little snaggy bits that we need to fix with some of the assets. But yeah, we're pretty much there and good to go. So it'll just be rehearsing now over the next couple of weeks. I can't believe how quickly it's coming around. It's literally at the end of next month. So yeah, I mean, like 4 or 5 weeks away now. So yeah, it's been a really good day. I'm very tired because I got up early to get the train here. But I'm really happy with how it's all gone. Feeling good about it. So I've just been to the gym. I'm trying to go 3 times a week, and I go at the beginning of the day. I'm just making myself an iced mocha, and then I've got a pretty quiet day today, a long to-do list of things to do. I need to record an ad and edit it. I need to do some updates on 2 client websites, and I need to start designing a Christmas card for a client. So yeah, that's my to-do list for today. We'll see how I get on. I've got some ideas for the Christmas card. So yeah, I haven't designed a Christmas card for a client for a really long time. When I worked at university, that used to be my job. Every August I would sit there with like Christmas tunes in my ears. My boss would always buy me a box of mince pies, and I'd sit there in the summer designing the Christmas card. So yeah, I'm just gonna finish off making this mocha and then head upstairs to my desk and crack on with work. So my friend Hannah, again, got me into this app called Opal, which basically you can set it for whatever you want, but I have set it that for a couple of hours each day, it just blocks all my social media apps. I'm going to try and increase it over time. So I've started off with 2 hours. I mean, even that 2 hours is like enlightening in terms of the number of times that I go to look at them and then obviously can't. But yeah, so I'm going to try and increase it over time. Not because like I'm super concerned about how much time I'm spending on social media. It's more how distracting they are from work. Like I have a very short attention span, so then I just like stop and check every now and then, and I just want to be a bit more intentional about that. So yeah, so that's gonna kick in a little bit. But I'm gonna start off with a Christmas card because I'm feeling motivated to do that. I think what I'm gonna do is just start sketching out some ideas. I think I'd like to go with something quite bold and typographic. A bit different from like what they normally have. So yeah, I'm going to give that a go. So I'm going to do that for a bit. Okay, it's Thursday. I've got the big lights on because I'm about to do a workshop for the Lucky Ones membership. If you haven't come across it, it's run by Anna Dower, who is an amazing, just creative mentor. She's based in Australia and she runs the Lucky Ones membership, but she also is the co-founder and presenter of all the Designer Boss Summits, which are amazing design events, which I would totally recommend. But yeah, so I'm doing a workshop. I'm one of the mentors. So I'm doing a workshop with them this morning. It starts at 9 a.m. my time, but because a lot of them are in Australia, it's like early evening their time. It's always a bit tricky finding a time that is going to work for everybody. But yeah, so I'm going to hop on and do that, and then I'll come back and chat in a minute. One of the things that I'm really struggling with this vlog is actually most of the week I'm just at home working. There's not that much exciting stuff to see. But I'm going to try and chat a bit more today about some of the behind the scenes stuff. But let me get this workshop done first. my workshop this morning, it all went very well, and I thought I'd just go for a walk, get myself an iced mocha, which is my current obsession. I've been obsessed for about 2 years now. And get a bit of sunshine, a bit of fresh air. One of the things that I do find, like, working from home is, because I don't have a commute anymore, like, I do really miss that sort of time outside, time walking. So I kind of have to force myself out to go out for like a little walk every now and then. One of the things that I've been sort of like working through as I've recorded this vlog is, I guess, like, in my everyday life, I, work at home, I work for myself, I tend to just wear like leggings and a jumper, comfy clothes. But I feel this like pressure with a vlog that I need to like put on a full face of makeup and wear nice clothes and all this sort of stuff. And I'm trying to resist that because, like, I want to show, like, more genuine, realistic day in the life. Like, I am not living this super aesthetic Instagram life, I've got kids, I'm not a very tidy person, things are messy. And I like very happy with like, the aesthetics of my house and everything. But I think that is something that I'm just like being confronted with is, like thinking about how I present myself in these vlogs. And I guess the temptation is to make everything look a bit sort of nicer and more polished and put together than it probably actually is. And also, like, my life isn't that exciting. Like, I did have a day out in Reading on Tuesday, which was fun. But on the whole, I'm just at home working and hanging out with the kids. And, like, yeah, it's interesting. Like, maybe I won't do so many of these, like, week in the life vlogs, but I'll just vlog particular events. Like, next week, I'm going to go to a social media marketing conference that's happening in South Wales, and my friend Hannah's speaking at it, so I'm gonna like vlog that day, and I guess then I can share my thoughts on like what I learned, and that provides like value for the video as well. Vlogging as a format I am obsessed with. Like, I'm loving it so much. I'm finding like editing the videos like a really creative process, finding the audio, like the music, doing some sort of like overlays and stuff like that. So on the whole, I really like it as a format, but I guess I just need to experiment and try different ways of kind of like sharing behind the scenes, and I guess like work out what it is that people want to see, like what content I can offer that's of value. I was actually chatting to Laura Belgray for the podcast. The episode hasn't come out yet, but keep an eye out because honestly it was such a good chat. But we were talking about value, and I think so often we think value has to be something educational, like I have to have taught something, I have to have given people a new bit of information for something to be valuable. And she was talking about how there's so many different types of value. So obviously she was talking about it in the context of email marketing, but she was saying how like value can be entertaining, like that you entertain someone. It can be relatability, that you give people that opportunity to feel like, oh, it's not just me. And I do think like that is an area where I can like offer value, willing to be sort of honest and open and share like that behind the scenes stuff. But it's really got me thinking, like we talk and we hear people talk so much about offering value in our content. And I think sometimes we have a really limited view of what value is. So yeah, that's something that I'm going to think about some more. So it's Friday, I'm back at my desk. I started the morning off with breakfast and a walk with a friend, which was really nice. And today is all about getting a client's website live. So it's very nearly there. There's just a bunch of like stuff that needs finishing. I need to create a lead magnet for her emails. So yeah, that's going to be the main focus of today. There's a few other little snaggy jobs as well that I need to do, like I need to design an advert for my podcast, which is going in a magazine. So yeah, I mean, it's going to be, I'm not going to film much of it or any of it because it's going to be a pretty just head down at the desk kind of afternoon. I did get some exciting posts though, which was this. I ordered this book from Judy Andrews and it's called Create a Life That Truly Matters, Wonder, Journey, Joy. I love the cover. It's very me in design. There's lots of like cool spreads to look at, like exercises, activities. I love like the paper stock and the design. It's very me. Let me show you, see if I can show you some more. Just like really interesting layout. One of the things that I really want to do at some point is write a book, and so I love getting books from other creatives just to see like how they've done things and also to read them obviously. And she had loads of cool things that came with her book as well. So I just like love all these postcards and stuff. This is like a card that's got all these like different prompts and questions to ask yourself. So yeah, I just think people are doing such cool things when it comes to publishing books. And I just like love this whole topic of like at the top it says a simple guide to live with intention, clarity and confidence. And I just think that's amazing. So yeah, I'm mulling over ideas for writing my own book and it's good to get sort of inspiration from different people. So that was cool. But yeah, so I probably won't check back in now as we're at the end of the week. But it's been interesting doing this week in a life vlog. I probably won't do many of these and I'll probably do like vlogs more when, it's like an event or something. So like next week I'm going to a conference, my friend Hannah's speaking, so I'm totally going to vlog that, which will be really fun. And obviously Adobe Max is coming up, so I'm going to vlog that. But yeah, so that is my week in a life vlog. A few nice little outings, but mostly just sat in here at my desk. One of the things that I do really appreciate is like the flexibility that I have working like this and, being able to pick my kids up from school and, spend time with them and then, crack on with work when I need to as well. So yeah, it's been a good week. I still need to fit in a trip to the gym tomorrow because I've only done 2 so far. But yeah, let me know what you think about this kind of style of content. Do you like seeing what people are up to week by week? Like I said, I'm not going to do this every week, but I might do them every now and then. Maybe when something a bit more interesting is happening. Also, I'd love to know your thoughts on like the more tutorial based videos, because at the moment I'm kind of thinking like, what is the content going to look like? I think a lot of it will be me out and about in events. But I do want to do some kind of like tutorial, like this is how I did this is how I did that kind of content as well. So yeah, still playing with it all, figuring it all out. I guess like at this point I don't have many subscribers, so this is like a good opportunity to just experiment and know that not that many people are watching. But also if you are enjoying what I'm doing, then please do subscribe. I would love to try and get to 1,000 subscribers by the end of the year. Maybe that's a bit ambitious. I know that YouTube is like a slow burn and I am like fully invested. To be honest, I'm really enjoying it. So that is what keeps me going and motivated. And for like something that I've realized in my business is that actually how much I enjoy doing something like does have a big impact on whether it's sustainable for me or not. So yeah, it's good that I'm enjoying it. Anyway, I'll be back with another vlog or another video next week. And thanks for watching.